Hey guys, this is a general read. So let's see what the universe has to say to all of us today. Alrighty, universe, we're ready to listen. So what messages do you have for us? You have some guidance. Oh, there we go. And she is good to get going. So we got shadow. Choose wisely. Triumph. Material harvest, and movement, choices, decisions. So I feel like you have decisions to make coming up. I feel like they're going to take careful thought because they're choices that are going to make a large impact on your life. I have heartache and loss, positive movement forward, sacrifice, spiritual union, and trapped in fear. I feel like these are also speaking to a direction that you are moving in your life. Usually when that positive movement forward card shows up, it's the universe's way of encouraging you through tarot to keep making progress in your life, to keep moving in a positive forward way. I feel like that trapped in fear and heartache and loss is something that could possibly hold you back and is going to tie into those choices. I feel like you've been working towards building sort of the practical side of your life. When I say practical, I mean money, career, a home. I feel like you're working towards that. I have the Page of Pentacles. He represents good news coming your way of a financial nature. I have the Six of Pentacles here. To me, the Six of Pentacles, I just see abundance in this card. I have the Four of Wands, which represents setting down a solid foundation for a happy home life in the future. So I feel like you've been working to do that. I feel like that's the side of your life that you've been focusing on. I have the Emperor card, and to me, he speaks of that success and that confidence. That goes along with the financial success, with having a successful career, feeling very empowered. But then I have the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords can warn against selfish or short-run victories. To me, it's speaking of focusing on only this one side of your life. Because I feel like the spiritual union and the emotional side of you, I feel like you haven't been putting as much energy towards that. You've been putting it more towards this way. So I feel like tarot is going to be talking about that in this read. I have the Justice card. The Justice card represents the scales and balance in your life. So I feel like things are not balanced at the moment because you're giving more energy to this career and this money side of things, and not as much to your emotional side, as I believe the Queen of Cups is speaking to. I feel like she embodies emotional fulfillment and satisfaction and that inner peace. I have the Fool card. To me, the Fool card is encouraging you to look at things in a new light, from a new perspective. And I believe that it's speaking to these emotions and nurturing your emotional side. I have the Three of Cups, which represents celebration and happiness, as well as the Ace of Swords, which represents triumph. So I feel like it's only going to add to your success. It's only going to add to your happiness to be able to focus on this area of your life as well. I have the Five of Pentacles, which represents going through a rough time financially. And so that might have been part of why the majority of your focus has been on this area of your life. And you've sort of been sacrificing the rest. I feel that's what the Sacrifice card is speaking to. It's speaking towards So you're setting your emotions, your emotional fulfillment, all of that stuff aside to be able to focus on this and build this part of your life better. I do have the Ace of Wands, which represents new beginnings. And the Seven of Pentacles, which represents an abundant harvest. So not just the abundance of the harvest, but the work that you had to put in to achieve that abundant harvest. I have the High Priestess here. To me, she speaks of your soul and your intuition and finding clarity. She ties in a lot to that Fool card and being able to look at things in a new light from a new perspective. And to now grow that other side of your life. Because I have the Ten of Pentacles here, and the Ten of Pentacles is all about abundance as well. So I feel like this money side, if it's not taken care of now, it's about to be taken care of right away. And so it's going to give you that time to focus on this other part of your life. That's very important as well. So I have the Ace of Pentacles here, which represents new beginnings, and Pentacles tends to represent money and finances. So definitely feel like that area of your life is about to change. I feel like it's about to change very quickly, as the Eight of Wands speaks to a swift change coming to your life. I have the Knight of Pentacles, which represents something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. So I feel like it also ties into this money that's coming in and having a better financial situation. And then I have the King of Cups and the Devil card. And I feel like they're speaking to taking time to nurture and grow this emotional side of you. Otherwise, it's going to have a very destructive force in your life if you never take time for yourself and you just keep plugging away at the money, even though you've achieved it. I feel like it's actually going to be detrimental to you in the long run. I feel like you've climbed out of this financial hole, you're achieving money, and now you're going to have to make yourself, your happiness, your emotional well-being a priority. I have the Two of Swords here, and the Two of Swords represents having trouble making a choice or finding clarity. I feel like it's going to be speaking to this romantic situation. I have the Page of Swords, which can represent a disappointing or delayed news. And I also feel like it's tying into this love. And possibly having a setback in a relationship as well. So I don't feel like it ties to this spiritual union. I feel like it ties more to the heartache and loss as well. I feel like it threatens your progress. Like someone is going to come along, if they haven't already, or a relationship that you're already in is going to end. Something is going to be very disappointing. It's going to be hurtful, and it threatens your forward progress in opening up emotionally, and healing yourself emotionally. I have the Hermit card here, and the Hermit card is all about introspection and taking time to reflect. I feel like that is going to help you to find the clarity, to be able to keep moving on, keep persevering. I have the Nine of Cups, which represents abundance and happiness. And I feel like that is what the clarity is going to get you. Being able to find the strength to keep moving forward and keep progressing. Yeah, I have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. The Four of Pentacles, I see the words holding back. And the Four of Cups tends to represent emotional withdrawal. So I feel like it's also tying into this new, oh, that's what it is. I think this spiritual union is coming your way. And I I think you're going to remember your hurts from the past, and you're going to be tempted to hold back from this person as well. To hold back, to not emotionally invest because of how much it hurt last time. And maybe that's why you focus so much on this money part of your life as well. Maybe it was to forget about the heartache and to move past it, and so you wouldn't have to open yourself up to that part of your life again. It was sort of something to do instead of. But I feel like now that that part of your life is conquered, you're going to be faced with love again, and the potential to open up, and there's always a potential to get hurt as well. From a spiritual union card, it makes me feel like this person is probably going to be someone who's going to be a fairly good match for you. I see a lot of positively aspected cards that go with it. I have the Ace of Cups, which represents new beginnings and relationships. And I have it next to the Wheel of Fortune, which represents your fortunes changing for the better. So I feel like there is going to be a good person coming along out of this, but you're going to have to be able to let go of the past and move forward. Maybe even confront these old feelings to let them go. So I have the Judgment card here. To me, the Judgment card is all about karma. It's about getting back what you put out into the world. So you put in all the hard work on the money end of things, and the universe is rewarding you with success in that area. I feel like now is going to be the time to work on that emotional side and on romance, and I feel like the universe will equally reward you in that, because I do have the Ten of Cups here, and the Ten of Cups represents abundance in the home life. I have it next to the King of Swords, and I feel like this King of Swords is this person that you're going to meet, and the good qualities that go with this King of Swords are loyalty, honesty, and integrity. So I feel like this is going to be a good person. This is going to be somebody who's worth investing in emotionally. I have the Waiting Game, Prosperity Begins, and Fulfillment of Wishes. So the Waiting Game is definitely talking to this journey that you've been on, working towards this prosperity, this money coming in. And that has taken a while. It's been a journey that's happened over time. The Prosperity Begins to me is all about this Ace of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, this good news coming in, this good fortune, the abundant harvest finally coming your way, but it's also speaking to this Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune and the spiritual union coming your way as well. I believe within that you're going to have that fulfillment of wishes. So in all aspects of your life, not just the money, but I feel like the love as well. If you can let go of the past, if you can take a leap of faith and see that this new person coming your way is worth putting the effort into it and worth investing, you're going to get it paid back in spades. It's going to be tons of happiness for you. Alrighty guys, that's what the card said to me. I hope you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment, because I love hearing from you guys. Take care.